Emotional well-being is crucial. It affects everything we do. It impacts our relationships, work, and health. When we feel good, we live better. We all deserve to feel happy and peaceful. Taking care of our emotional health is key. It helps us thrive in all areas of life. Ignoring our emotions can lead to problems. We might feel stressed, anxious, or even depressed. This is why understanding and nurturing our emotional health is so important. It's a journey worth taking. Emotional health is about feeling good inside. It's about understanding and managing our emotions. This includes the good and the bad. When we're emotionally healthy, we feel balanced. We can handle life's ups and downs. Emotional health is about self-awareness. It's about recognizing our feelings and why we feel them. It's also about having healthy coping skills. We all need ways to manage stress and difficult emotions. There are many simple things we can do to improve our emotional health. Even small steps taken consistently can have a big impact on how we feel each day. Emotional well-being is not just about avoiding stress or sadness. It's about building habits that help us feel more balanced, connected, and resilient. These small changes can make a big difference. Whether it's starting your morning with a few quiet moments, writing down your thoughts, or simply making time for yourself, these actions add up over time. Remember, emotional health is a journey, not a destination. First, connecting with others is important. Human beings are social creatures, and meaningful relationships are at the heart of emotional wellness. Reaching out to friends, family, or even coworkers can help us feel supported and less alone. Talking to friends and family about our feelings can help. When we share our thoughts and emotions, we often find understanding and comfort. Honest conversations can strengthen our bonds and remind us that we're not facing challenges by ourselves. Sharing our burdens can make them feel lighter. Sometimes just knowing someone is there to listen can ease our worries. Support from others can give us new perspectives and help us find solutions we might not see on our own. Second, practicing gratitude is powerful. Taking a few moments each day to notice what we're thankful for can shift our mindset. Gratitude helps us focus on what's going well, even when life feels overwhelming. Taking time each day to appreciate the good things in our lives can shift our perspective. It might be as simple as enjoying a warm cup of coffee, a beautiful sunset, or a kind word from a friend. These moments remind us of the positives that exist all around us. Focusing on the positive helps us feel happier. When we celebrate small wins and cherish joyful moments, we build emotional strength that helps us handle tough times better. Third, spending time in nature can be incredibly healing. Nature offers us a break from our busy lives and a chance to reconnect with ourselves. Even a short walk outside can lift our spirits and clear our minds. Being outdoors can reduce stress and improve our mood. The sights, sounds, and fresh air of natural spaces help us relax and recharge, making it easier to manage daily challenges. Nature has a calming effect on our minds and bodies. By making time for connection, gratitude, and the outdoors, we can nurture our emotional health and create a more joyful, balanced life. I have a friend who struggled with anxiety for years. It wasn't just the occasional worry or stress that most people feel from time to time. For her, it was a constant companion, making even simple daily tasks feel overwhelming. She often found herself lost in her thoughts, replaying worries over and over, unable to find peace. There were days when she felt isolated, unsure of how to break free from the cycle of anxious thinking. She constantly worried and felt overwhelmed. Everyday situations like going to work or meeting friends could trigger a wave of anxiety that left her feeling exhausted. It was as if her mind was always racing, searching for problems to solve, even when there weren't any real threats. Eventually, she decided to prioritize her emotional health. She realized that she couldn't keep living this way, and that something needed to change. It took courage to admit she needed help, but she was determined to find a way forward. She started practicing mindfulness meditation, learning to focus on her breath and bring her attention back to the present moment whenever her thoughts began to spiral. At first it was difficult, but with patience and practice, she noticed small improvements in her mood and outlook. She also began journaling about her feelings. Each day, she would set aside time to write honestly about her experiences, her fears, and her hopes for the future. This simple act of putting pen to paper helped her process her emotions in a healthy way. She found that, honestly, expressing herself on paper was really therapeutic. It allowed her to see patterns in her thinking and recognize triggers for her anxiety. Over time, journaling became a safe space where she could be completely honest with herself. She also made time for activities she enjoyed, whether it was gardening, taking long walks in the park, or baking her favorite treats. These moments of joy helped her reconnect with herself and brought a sense of balance to her life. She started painting again, something she loved but had given up when anxiety took over. Picking up a paintbrush allowed her to express her creativity and gave her a sense of accomplishment. It reminded her of the things that made her feel alive. Slowly, she began to feel better. The changes didn't happen overnight, but with each small step, she felt a little lighter and more hopeful. She learned to celebrate her progress, no matter how minor it seemed. Her journey taught me that taking small steps can lead to big changes. It's not about making huge leaps all at once, but about being consistent and gentle with yourself as you move forward. It takes time and effort, but emotional well-being is within everyone's reach. If you or someone you know is struggling, remember that healing is possible, and every positive action, no matter how small, is a step toward a brighter future. Taking care of our emotional health is a lifelong journey, one that we embark on from the moment we begin to understand ourselves. It's a path filled with ups and downs, moments of clarity, and times of confusion. No matter our age or background, nurturing our emotional well-being is something we must continually work on, adapting as we grow and change. It's not a one-time fix, but an ongoing process. Our feelings and experiences shift over time, and so do the ways we care for ourselves. Sometimes it means pausing to reflect, other times it's about finding new ways to cope or simply allowing ourselves to feel. Just like we take care of our physical health by eating well, staying active, and getting enough rest, we need to prioritize our emotional well-being. This might look like spending time with loved ones, practicing mindfulness, or seeking out activities that bring us joy and peace. It's essential for a happy and fulfilling life. When we nurture our emotional health, we open ourselves up to deeper connections, greater self-awareness, and a more meaningful existence. Remember, it's okay to not be okay. Everyone faces moments of sadness, stress, or uncertainty. These feelings are a natural part of being human, and acknowledging them is the first step toward healing. We all go through tough times, and it's important to recognize that we're not alone in our struggles. Reaching out to others or simply allowing ourselves to rest can make a world of difference. The important thing is to reach out for support when we need it. Whether it's talking to a friend, seeking professional help, or joining a supportive community, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. By taking care of our emotional health, we can live more authentically and joyfully. We become more resilient, able to bounce back from setbacks, and more open to the beauty and possibilities life has to offer. We can build stronger relationships and navigate life's challenges with greater resilience. Ultimately, investing in our emotional well-being allows us to create a life filled with purpose, connection, and lasting happiness.